doing against Reverend Pinkney. The first 6 people were all either members of his organization or people who were supportive of the recall. They said openly that they didn't like what was going on in Benton Harbor and that they wanted a change. And they saw that through recalling Mayor James Hightower. So how is that going to help the prosecution's case to convict him? What do they really have? Nobody, and even the prosecuting attorney said in the opening statements, he said you will not hear anybody say that they saw Reverend Pinkney change any of those petitions. All the evidence is circumstantial. Well, in my opinion, it's not even circumstantial evidence. Because anytime you have people who say, yeah, I signed that, I wrote over that, you know, I changed that, they said, you know, the ink didn't work or whatever. All those things happen. And typically, if you have a petition campaign and there's some question about the signatures, they either cross them out or either they toss them out. And then you can, of course, you know, do that in many different types of petition campaigns. So, at any rate, you know, we need to continue to support Reverend Pinkney, and hopefully we'll be able to come back later on this week. We don't know what else they're going to, you know, try to pull out of the hat this coming week. Obviously, the one person they had there, the mayor, he had no, I didn't see his entire testimony, but from what I could see, you know, he just more or less said that he was in league with what they were doing in Benton Harbor. Well, what they're doing in Benton Harbor is the same thing they're doing in Detroit. They have systematically removed thousands of people out of the city. They have created a situation where it's almost impossible for African Americans and poor people to live there. They took Jean Clark Park, which is a public park, turned it into the Jack Nicklaus Signature Golf Course. So we see the similar situation that's taking place in the city of Detroit. So I want to commend everybody for rising to the occasion to come down to Benton Harbor to express your support for Reverend Pinkney. I didn't, other than the prosecution and the police, just about everybody in that courtroom was supporting Reverend Pinkney. That's right. And it was overflowing. And they didn't want that to get out. They created this overflow room, but at the same time, we were there, we were strong, and they were quite intimidated. They were putting folks out left and right at some point over nothing. If you look the wrong way, they say you're being disrupted, so get out. So we're going to continue to support his case. We want, you know, all these bogus charges are overturned, and he should continue to organize in Berrien County. It's needed. Somebody has to be there standing up against what these racists and what these unscrupulous characters are carrying on in Berrien County. Just wanted to mention, too, that we're also working on the Rosmia O'Day case, case of a Palestinian-American woman who is being threatened with deportation. She's 67 years old. She's been in the United States now for well over 20 years. They're claiming that she falsified an application for immigration. Her trial is going to start on the 4th of November. And there's an organizing meeting tomorrow. So I don't have the, we have sent out an email about it, and we'll try to send it out again. But we're asking for support for her case as well. November 4th for people to, you know, show up outside of Federal District Court. And also, in closing, I just wanted to mention that this bogus, illegal forced bankruptcy, they're trying to wrap it up too with the closing arguments, and the judge will be giving his ruling. But whatever they come up with, it's not going to be good for the people of Detroit. Not going to be good at all, because they've created a situation where more is going to be taken away from us. But it's not going to work because the many factors that are involved in the economic crisis are not built in to this plan of adjustment. There's no provision for jobs. There's no provision for housing. There's no provision for maintaining a decent standard of living for people. They're saying essentially that people don't have a right to affordable water in the city. So how can you rebuild a city if you don't have the basis of civilization, which is water? So we have to continue to fight around all of these issues, and I just want to encourage people to get involved with Moratorium Now and Welfare Rights and all the other organizations in the city. Yeah, we meet every Monday. We didn't meet tonight because a lot of our people are here, but we'll meet again next Monday at 7 o'clock at 5920 2nd Avenue. All right, thank you so much for coming.